Who is he going to pick, and obviously what strategy is he going to choose? I mean, we have seen plenty of different strategies, a lot of super barbarians, but as well a lot of different queen charges. And yes, indeed, it's going to be a queen charge or more like a queen walk, because we have the super dragons, but with the recall spell.
That's right, and that is why he's only putting down 4 healers, keeping one of them, because we talked about it before, the recall spell has a capacity of troops that it can recall, and it just includes 4 healers next to the queen and the unicorn. Now he will just do a quick queen walk, I think. Yeah, there he also already finishes. I think he would have liked to get that mortar down to have a more clear path for his super dragons, but yeah, so that's a very common strategy. He will send the super dragons into the town hall, and then the success of this attack depends very much on how good he can delay the warden ability, and if he can get the dragons out of the town hall poison quickly.
Yeah, but in the end, it's not about the super dragons finishing off the attack. It's more about, like, they are taking down the damage inside the middle of the base. So, like, for example, the town hall, the ground expos, and triggering those rage towers would be massive for the attacker, as then the heroes are going to sweep around the back end and try to get everything out of that. Warden ability perfectly timed. The super minions on the defensive clan castle are not doing any damage whatsoever, and now it's all about those super dragons really pushing through, as both rage towers have been activated, and this now means then a way easier job for the heroes to go around this back end, which exactly is happening right now.
Yeah, and look at the right multi-inferno tower, or the bottom multi-inferno tower. It was not in the rage tower, I think. At least it was not yeah, lit up like the other ones. But okay, that was just a little side note there. You said everything important. It's about the heroes finishing the base, and that means they need to work together. However, unfortunately, this queen makes her way inside of the base, and after taking out a couple of more of buildings, she will get stuck there. So it's basically the king and the royal champion's job to get to the back end, but there's also a drill in the mix, Itsu, and I think anything is still possible in this attack.
Yeah, the royal champion though getting a lot of damage, or receiving a lot of damage. The queen taken down, more buildings, king ability has been used, and another super dragon has been unleashed versus that base, but the rage tower is reloading, and a double black mine taking a triple black mine, taking that super dragon out.
Yeah, we can see the problem there. Sorry, I interrupted there really quick because I was just so excited by the queen choosing wall after wall to shoot on, and now she's like on the 4th wall in a row, unfortunately. But yeah, that's not due to the queen's you know, AI or something. It's actually because of how Truescendence placed his troops, because once the king and the royal champion cleared the outside, the closest buildings for the queen were all in the inside, and it wouldn't have made sense for her to go outside. Unfortunately, that means the clock runs out before he can get a chance to finish, and at 92% is where he stops. It was a solid first attack, but definitely not what he aimed to get.
Yeah, that was for sure not the start they were hoping for, but it's at least like a decent percentage, which is not too bad. We have seen some opening attacks recently which were not on this level. So let's see what now Yatta can do, and if he's actually picking the Super Bolus for his attack, as he's really known for this strategy, but I have not seen him use it that often in like competitive matches. He's playing that in Legend, but I am not sure if he's going to pick that strategy now, as he's switching to a different Smash type attack. He is going for the Zap Titans. I think he's going to go for the Monolith and that Invisibility Tower. But this looks, I mean, this looks really obvious, don't you think? Like this lightning value and then the king on the opposite side. They have expected this entry so much, and you can tell that with the first Black Mines and Skeleton Traps popping up.
Yeah, absolutely, and the Teslas as well, but I liked very much that he used wall breakers, because if he would have used barbarians, they would not have triggered the skeleton spells, because they were a little bit behind this wall. But because the wall breakers ran more towards the center of the base, where the first walls are, they are actually able to trigger these skeleton traps. And I don't know if the NJ Flags guys who built this base were expecting that, because I think they put the skeleton traps in there on purpose. Anyways, let's see. For now, I think that Yara is coping very well with the defender having expected this exact attack strategy. Almost a minute over, so I think the Electro Titans are going to come in shortly.
Yeah, I mean, so far, as you said, he has done an incredible job of really making sure that those traps are not messing things up, getting that flanger now towards the Town Hall. And now the Titans are in, and this is always the problem. If you are like giving the attack an opportunity to an obvious entry and you are baiting that, but the attacker is like reading that bait, it is really good looking for the attacker as he's losing more healers, as I'm saying this with Black Mines, and the healers are just transitioning to somewhere different with the Titans going around the outside, but they might come back with that jump.
Yeah, that was quite unfortunate. However, look at the Queen. She stays back outside the range of any damage. Although she just has one healer, she has an easy job taking out these ice golems. But then again, I think he would have hoped for a better and stronger push into the Eagle and multi compartment there, because that's where the damage comes from at the moment. However, the 2 or 3 healers at the top side, they are able to keep a lot of Electro Titans alive. The Town Hall is already down as well. Now the King and the Queen will join forces, both with their ability intact, and the Royal Champion from the outside. I think he still has a good chance here, but the time could be a problem towards the end.
Yeah, but what I love about this is the pet choice. We know time is an issue with Titans, and this is why he has chosen the Yak on the King. Remember, the Yak has gotten 5 new level compared to the other pets, and with having that, he opened that wall really quick, having the King like walk around and everything. And now Queen ability has been forced as well, but interesting choice there with this pet, making sure that time is maybe less a factor than we might expect. With the Queen now finishing the left side. Are the troops quick enough for the bottom side, though?
I don't think so. There are too many buildings, and he has all the troops clumped up in one spot. But the Queen is coming from the top side, and she can reach the workshop, and he got it!
Wow, that was just so close, getting the last building down as we hit that 0-second mark. Really, really nicely done from him, getting that 3-star in with the Titans. It's still a smash attack, which he likes to do and which he's just so good at, but it's not his super bonus. Incredible job of just working around the bait, and that was just really impressive. I mean, this attack plan was really obvious with how the King was set up, with how the lightning value was presented to him. And the defender was like, yeah, I would just bait that. But Yara just too good in outsmarting the attacker right there. And now we're back to NJ Flex, and they would love to get that first 3-star on the board and tie things up with early attacks. And their choice is going for the Queen Charge Hybrid.
Oh, very nice. We've seen a Queen Charge Hybrid 3-star in the last match already, and I think it's a very good choice. However, the base setup was a little different in the last match. We had an outside Town Hall compartment that the attacker charged. This time Pepito is going for the scatter compartment, and I wonder, let's take a look at the troops, how he's going to get to the Town Hall. So he's got 2 wall breakers. It's probably not enough to get the Queen to the Town Hall. So I guess that he might just decide to hybrid from the bottom into the Town Hall. What do you think, Itsu?
I mean, the higher 3-star chance is from the top side, but it's a really high chance of like 1-starring as well. So I am not sure what he's going for, as the Queen is just hanging on like with barely any hit points. I really want to know, like, I think 3-star right from the top side is higher, but it has the chance of 1-starring. What is he going for now? Is he taking the risk already in the second attack? We just have said we don't want to see a 1-star, and he's going instead from the bottom side. But going into the Town Hall early is always super, super risky, as the Town Hall poison is just so strong. Queen ability to burst through the Lava Hound, because there's no rages left. But there's not that much damage left on the Queen at least, but the Hybrid, they're up for a party moving into the Town Hall.
Yeah, that is right. However, also there's not too much damage around this Town Hall, so he can delay and the timing is perfect because the Town Hall is not activated yet. He even activates the Tornado, but the Town Hall is not. Now it's activated, so he can delay the Warden ability, and just as it goes down, which is now, he can pop the Warden, and I think that was close to perfect there. He needs to heal the troops now right out of the Town Hall poison, though. There he goes. Nice free spell as well, but the only problem, in my opinion, opinion, is the queen. She took a very weird wall there and is not getting any value. If she would have gone to the upside to go to this eagle artillery, and the top side would have been better, but I think it's a 3-star Itsu.
Yeah, this was really nicely done. I feel like with nothing really touching that Town Hall, the hybrid was able to move out of the Town Hall poison way quicker than I expected, and that was really, really good for the attacker. But as you said, this queen is being stuck on some walls for quite some time, not doing anything useful. And time, because of that, is going to be a huge issue. The eagle finally is going to fall versus the queen. There's 25 seconds at this point left. There's super minions. Maybe they placed it a bit too early, as he should have waited for the Royal Champ to tank. So then the sneaky goblins could have cleared things up. But this might be still enough.
Yeah, I think you're right, but definitely he should have waited with the sneaky goblins. But there we go. 8 seconds on the clock, you know, that in this current meta, that is a lot of time left, actually. And very good job here by Pepito. A nice attack, and definitely shows that they are in this as well, and early ATTAX will maybe have a little pressure now.
Yeah, really nicely done indeed. And well, having high percentage 2-star and a 3-star on their side is not a bad start at all. And it's now back to early attacks with Hiroya, and he can decide between 4 different bases, 4 different opponents, who he is going to attack, and obviously what strategy so he is going to bring.
And it is, oh, a Skelly Donut, as it seems. So what will he be going for? Probably Clan Castle and Multi, or... Well, he's got a lot of skeleton spells, so he might go for 3 buildings. No, both expos. Interesting.
So we have the skellies in place, we have the invisibility spells keeping them safe, even though we have some mortar shots happening. The clan castle is down, the expo is going to fall as well, and this means he has gotten every single building he was going for. Heavy investment on the spells, but now it's all about the heroes and the value they might get, which is then making this investment worth it or not worth it, really depending on that. With the king ability now trying to get into that compartment, but this queen is staying alive for a lot of time, and this king has dropped a lot of hit points because of that.
That's right, but I think he has the Phoenix on the king, yeah, so it should be enough to take out this scatter shot, because there was not another skeleton trap. Unfortunately, the skellies did not trigger the rage tower, so that will probably be happening shortly. The queen has just the unicorn on her, so the raged up multis could actually deal some immense damage on her. But the first question now is, where will she go? Will she go to the top side or back to the bottom?
Yeah, where is she going to go with the Lalo now starting from the... That is a really wide Lalo drop. I mean, 2 hounds at the same time, getting everything into the Warren ability. Red mines are popping around the town hall, but the town hall is going down. And now it's like a multiple group Lalo going across the base. This is like, loons are everywhere.
That is really interesting, and look at this. He knew that around the town hall were 2 ground expos, and around the eagle too. So as he took them about the eagle out with the skeleton Skelly Donut and the Lalo into the town hall with the early warden, the royal champion has nothing that deals a big damage on her. So she can easily take out 2 multi-infernos and the eagle artillery. And look at this. This attack is an absolute overkill. A beautiful plan there. Great base identification from Hiroya, and it shows why early ATTAX is such a strong team. And look at this, it's lots of seconds on the clock, a quick one, a convincing one, and a attack that probably makes NJ Flex a little scared about what's to come from early ATTAX.
Yeah, really strong showing with the 6 stars after 2 attacks in from early ATTAX. Now it's back to NJ Flex, and it's like, for them, they're in a rough spot, because all they can do at this point is not fall behind more, because even if they're 3-star, well, they're still 1 star behind. If they're 2-star though, they might run risk that they are falling behind 2 stars, and that would not be good for them in this position. But they're up next. Kevin is up next, and he can decide between 3 different opponents and 3 different bases. Let's see what he's going to bring.
Yeah, I'm very excited to see that as well. Yeah, I have no idea, but they definitely need the 3-star to keep up with the pace that yeah, that early ATTAX is bringing to the table so far. I don't have a recollection of what Kevin used to bring, but here we see it now. Okay, it seems to be oh, it's interesting. So not a Super Archer Blimp, but a lightning spell with an earthquake. Oh, well, actually, no, it might be... It's just Yetis, I guess, yeah. But he zapped something behind the Town Hall and used the Earthquake to activate and damage the Town Hall as well. And he will add the Super Barbarians to his heroes. But 2 tanking troops, an Ice Golem and a regular Golem. So that's going to be interesting if he has enough force from his heroes to get the rest of the base taken down.
Yeah, I feel like you just want to create the pathing with this setup. As the multi-throne tower going down, his heroes now should be able to walk around this entire left side. Needs to be for sure quick on time. I'm a little bit surprised that he brought a poison, because he's running a Titan. So this to me does... I mean, you could just pretty much bring another freeze if you want to, or another skeleton spell, whatever, with this combination, because the Titan is kind of replacement of a poison to some degree. Especially with the Clan Castle, so surprised by that, but let's see if that one spell slot might be a difference maker in the end.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that take. So let's see where he's going to bring the Ice Golem. Either on the 6 o'clock side. Oh no, okay, he's just sending it in with the rest. I thought that maybe he uses it for the Royal Champion at the 3 o'clock side, for example. To get a freeze on the Queen and the Scatter Shot, but he's not. So let's see if the deployment of the Barbarians is in time now to keep the heroes on the inside and also provide some tanking. But Itsu, what is this Queen doing?
I mean, we all know the Queen loves walls, and we're all waiting for the wall breaker Queen skin, but she's just taking this job way too serious and is just going for way too many walls right there, as the Royal Champion has been added at the bottom side. But we have the Golem nearly going down, only a couple of Golemites being there. The Queen struggling in the core. The King has went down already. And at this stage, I am not sure if there's enough power for the back end with not having many Super Barbarians left at this stage.
Yeah, the timing was a little bit off. I mean, he had the right ideas there to freeze the Queen and the Scatter Shot, but he was just a little bit too late. Same goes for the Headhunters. They were a little bit too late, so the enemy Queen actually took out his Royal Champion. I think with a little bit better timing and a little bit more luck, you know, the Queen not getting stuck on this wall but helping the King out, this could have for sure been a 3-star, so the plan was quite good. But yeah, in the end he fell short due to a couple of mistakes and a little bit of bad luck.
Yes, indeed. But this now means we're back to EA, and they're up next with their next attack, and they have the option, or like the option, but they have the possibility of pulling ahead with 2-star lead if they can 3-star with their next attack. Hades is up next, and you might just go in with the Queen Charge Twin Hawks, the same strategy which he's pushing with, but no, instead we see the Super Archer Blimp with the Super Barbarians. He's just going for the Blimp on top of that Clan Castle, it seems like, which is, oh no, just on the Eagle, I guess, right? Because Clan Castle versus 2 Sweepers, that is not really that easy.
Yeah. Interesting, but there are 2 ground bows, which I guess is good value. But yeah, I was actually, before he attacked, I was just about to talk about the Twin Hawks. I feel like we saw a very few Queen Charge Twin Hawk attacks, even though amongst the teams when I watch tournaments, that is one of the most popular strategies, especially like for the highly skilled players. So I'm wondering, do you think it has a reason why they're not using it? Maybe are Queen Charges just too hard in the current meta?
I mean, Queen Charges are insanely hard in the current meta, with the Rage Towers being just so much stronger than any of the other spell towers. I mean, there's a reason why everyone is using the Rage Towers, right? Like, they're just so incredibly strong. And Super Archer Blimps as well work really well against them, so this is the reason why we see them sometimes in this competitive environment, as the Super Archer Blimp already has gotten a lot of value And, well, the heroes now just dive through, and we have the Super Barbarians pushing everything into the Town Hall compartment as the Apprentice Warden is giving everything more hit points.
Yeah, it's looking good, especially because the wall break worked. He has an invisibility spell, to protect his queen. She goes for the Town Hall, so that's going to be taken care of. And with the Royal Champion ability, an Ice Golem and 10 more Super Barbarians in the back, I am pretty confident to say that this should be a 3-star unless we see 4 Skelly traps pop at the wrong time.
Yeah, that's right. It's like, there's the first trap though. Popping early on, but I mean, the Royal Champion's complete opposite side. She can just freely run into that next building as we have Super Barbarians working, as we have the Phoenix working, and this just looks like another 3-star. Early attacks is just pulling ahead by quite a bit and getting another 3-star in. They're now at 9 stars after 3 attacks. Perfect hit rate so far for them, and they're really giving NJ Flex a tough time to somehow really get into this match.
Yes, that's right. And also their attacks are so incredibly quick. Look at this one here in the post-attack stats. 2 minutes and 14 seconds. I think before we had a 2 minutes and 20-second attack as well from them, if I'm not mistaken. So that is just some really good stuff here. There is a reason why they are in this position and why they have the chance here to move on to the next round, or next stage. But still, even though we have a 2-star difference between both of these teams, that the percentage that NJ Flex has put on so far is actually very good. So if they get 2 more 3 stars, they actually still have a chance, because it's in the it's definitely possible that early attacks will get 2 stars. So let's see what Paul can do as he's sending in a blimp with the Warden ability.
Yeah, what type of blimp do we have? We have the Yeti blimp, it seems like. He's trying to trigger the Rage Tower early and obviously trying to take down as much value as possible. And the one thing which is confusing me the most about this base is just that we have like 2 army camps next to the Town Hall. It's like, this looks so wrong to me. I don't know why, but either way, we have that queen now slowly making her way, most likely, towards that Town Hall. But at the same time, he has started that queen so late that this means already nearly 50 seconds, or more like 45 seconds of this attack are gone. And time with queen charges, we have talked about this today many times, is always an issue.
Yes, that's right. And he wasn't able to lure out the clan castle troops either. So that's going to take some time off the clock as well. I think, though, I was thinking about these army camps. The only reason can be to mess up the pathing, right? And if you look at it, actually, a Lalo or something into the Town Hall would actually have to path into the clan castle, around the clan castle, and then the troops that target defenses like balloons or hog riders would actually split so much between the 6 o'clock and the 3 o'clock compartment. So maybe that is the idea behind that. Definitely an interesting idea, even though I don't know how good it proves to be.
Yeah, I mean, at least for this queen charge, it's not really like a big difference maker so far. But we have now the Super Barbarian starting at the top side, trying to push the king inside. But the king is getting targeted right away, which you normally don't want to have to happen, as the Monolith is just shredding that king. There goes the freeze, just to make sure that the Rage Tower is not going off too early and the king can tank a little bit longer, as we have now the Royal Champion from the bottom side trying to overpower this bottom compartment.
Yeah, that is actually a nice take there. Unfortunately, finds some skeleton traps, and the Yeti Blim took out a huge chunk of defenses there, but with the Teslas around there, there's still a lot that the Royal Champion has to go up against. So nice reaction there with the freeze spell. Hey, wow, and look at this. There is the tornado trap. He just missed the tornado trap with the Yetis, or like was able to get around it. That is interesting. So something like this might have been here expected by the defender, but now it's very interesting to see how this attack unfolds, because the time is so close, and the queen now goes to the warden. I don't know, will it be enough? It's close.
This one gold storage at the bottom side might be the difference maker, as the skeleton trap is keeping that Inferno Tower alive, and this now means it's going to be a high percentage fail. It's not going in favor of NJ Flex. There's always those little things which are just going in early attacks favor, and this is another 2-star, another defense. Yes, it is a high percentage, but at this stage, the high percentage attacks, they are just too late. They are just not going to change the outcome of this match anymore in favor of NJ Flex. They would need 3 stars, especially with how the EA team is performing so far.
Yeah, that's right. So now it is really let's not say easy, but it's kind of a home run possibility now for early ATTAX. They really only need high percent 2 stars now to end this in their favor. Look at this. So we have a 9 against 9. So even with a 3-star for NJ Flex, they will just be able to get 12 stars. And if early ATTAX get 2 times 2 stars, they will have 13. So that means like it's a tough question, you know. They have a perfect hit rate so far in this war, 3 out of 3. So they might be okay, maybe we can get a perfect war or whatever. But I say at this point, just go for the save 2. If it gets you to the next round, you really gain nothing from a 3-star over a 2-star at this point. You want to get to the next stage, you want to get to the World Championship, and you won't get there with more with a 3-star than with a 2-star.
Yeah, I fully agree. Like, it's not really needed to take that certain risk. Let's see how risky this approach is, as I would guess that we have a hero dive into the top side, which sounds like, okay, he's going in faster from the Town Hall, but in the end, I think the Lalo is going to come in from the Town Hall side with having only 2 freezes for the invisibility tower, though. That might be an issue, but let's see how good this is going to work as he's diving into this base with the lock launcher, leading the charge, and the Queen seems like, never mind, not going the wrong side. I mean, he's playing that Queen with the controller. Like, how did that Queen come back there?
Unfortunately, the lock launcher did not open the wall towards this multi-inferno. So he's most likely not going to get this with the Yetis. Yeah, especially as they move to the right side. So, yeah, let's see. Lalo into the Town Hall. Yeah, but he definitely needs to activate the invisibility tower. Royal Champion should do that now. Yes, she does, but he also hasn't crossed the 50% threshold, but he will shortly, and the Town Hall will then be activated. So I think this should get the 2-star that they need.
Yeah, I would agree with the rage now happening. The Town Hall is going down right away, and that's exactly what they had to do. The Tornado Trap only catching a couple of loons. Most of the loons are going around that Tornado Trap. No, now going towards that Queen and Scatter Compartment on the right side. Perfect freeze right there. Only a couple of headhunters are getting spring trapped away, but we have so many lava pups flying in there now, and still a haze spell. Now depends on if there are any red mines inside that middle, as the minions are coming from the top left trying to trigger red mines.
And he still has a haste there. He's using it. Nice job there. Ooh, but the raged up multi is so strong. And then the red mines. Let's see. He's got the Phoenix. That's basically his only hope. These loons will get melted on the way to the multi with the rage being still active. Yeah, they don't even arrive there to do some drop damage onto it. And all of these pups and minions, they will get burned quickly. I don't know how much health the Phoenix got. Full life. Okay, let's see. Phoenix versus multi-inferno, guys. This is the battle of the century. And oh wait, the Phoenix would still have to get the Rage Tower, so time could be the biggest issue now.
Yeah, 10 seconds and a dream and a Phoenix, but the Rage Tower is having not full HP.
No Phoenix!
But the Phoenix is just not getting enough damage. Buff the Phoenix, please. I'm kidding, but it's like a 99% in the end. Not enough damage on the Phoenix, but it was just so close. But this means it's the first defense for NJ Flex. It's just happening a little bit too late, to be honest.
Yeah, probably. So this is like the worst thing that could happen. He got the save. He got the 2-star, yes, but then he went for the 3-star and missed it by just 1%. So the perfect war opportunity is gone, and on the other hand, they have the victory pretty safely. So but still, Sam has to do his best here. We know it's just a theoretical chance, but if early ATTAX would get a 1-star or like a disconnect or something, then it would still mean that NJ Flags have a chance. So you can never think that a war is over unless it is really like technically impossible to still win it. And at this point, NJ Flags with a 3-star and also with a high percent 2-star, they still have a theoretical chance.
Yeah, the chance is always there. Never give up. We have seen crazy comebacks happening before. And the strategy now, which NJ Flags have chosen, is actually Dragon Riders, and Inferno Dragons, interestingly enough. And I can see why he's trying that. He's trying to dive into that tunnel with them. But those Arch Towers, they're kind of annoying. He's trying to snipe the tunnel with the single Inferno, or like with the Inferno Dragons, but this King is just running around. Stop running, King. Just stay there and let the Inferno Dragons do their job.
Yeah, and I feel like he's thinking heavily how to react to that, but hasn't found the right solution yet. Pretty good idea in my opinion. It is expensive, but it is quite safe to send the dragon to tank. And actually, I feel like the 6 o'clock corner was protected better than at least I expected, with so many traps and Teslas there. But now he finally got the King down and can take on the Archer Tower and the Town Hall now.
Yeah, overall were really good traps. I don't know if they were expecting an entry like this. If yes, hats off to the base builder team. If not, then just unfortunate timing for Sam. But we have that invisibility spell for the Inferno Dragons. They're getting their town. That was the plan from the beginning. But this King just messed things up so bad. And now he's missing that power with those dragons as they're moving in. Versus the Town Hall, versus the Clan Castle and the core defenses.
Yeah, it was quite an early Warden ability, so let's see how many air traps are stacked in the core. But given that there were already, I don't know, like 4 black mines at the 6 o'clock corner, I think there can only be red mines in the core now. So that's a good, good news for the dragons actually. But now the Rage Tower will be active on this multi-inferno. Maybe he can get it down beforehand. I'm not sure. Hero's still going strong, so I think there's still a chance.
It really depends on the back-end traps. I feel like we're saying that a lot of times, but this is really how I feel with the possible black mines. Maybe some skeleton traps denying the value of the Queen and the Royal Champ. There goes the first freeze. He has one more freeze left to deploy. The question is, what is he going to freeze? Is it the Scatter? Is it the Expo? Is it something else? As the Royal Champ ability is getting popped, and Queen ability is still left there, but the entry has cost so much time actually that there's only now 20 seconds left.
Yeah, and this is definitely not going to be enough. Just too many buildings for too little time. Even if he had the power, which depends on which buildings the Queen will target next. Yeah, he does have enough power, but it's not going to be enough time-wise. That is very unfortunate because he took some time to think his plan over. As he found the traps in the 6 o'clock corner, and that was probably the time that was missing there in the end. Still a very good showing, and I mean it is not their last chance yet. Even though they will lose this war, they can still get to the next stage with a victory in the next one, and it definitely showed their potential in this war.
Yeah, that's for sure. I think both teams did incredible over this entire match. Luckily, okay, should I say it? I would just say, luckily so far no 1-star, which is amazing. Let's just hope that this is not going to change with the last few attacks. But we have next Chihuahua attacking for EA for early attacks. And, well, I'm looking forward to see what is up next for them and if they can get up to 14 stars with this match.
Yeah, that's the most that they could still get with a 3-star, and as you just tried to jinx with a 1-star, they would get to 12 stars. So let's see what it will
There's
be.
A P.E.K.K.A.
Oh, beautiful! The P.E.K.K.A.'s also on my shirt. Maybe Chihuahua
I didn't know
watched
that
the
troops could
stream.
exist.
But very interesting troop composition in general, also with the 2 super minions. But I'm happy that he's deploying troops, because looking at the scoreboard we see that theoretically NJ Flex could still win if early ATTAX do not get a single star, but this would only be possible with a disconnect, and so far it's looking like Chihuahua has a well set up internet connection and can do this attack, and can let all of us witness it. Nice setup there with the Flame Flinger on the left side. Soon he will have to react. Oh, I think that's what the P.E.K.K.A is for, maybe, to tank the multi-mortar. But yeah, let's see. Oh, the Rage Spell just in time. The Queen barely survived there without using the ability. My call was wrong with the P.E.K.K.A. It goes down on the right side to tank and funnel for the Queen. And let's see how this attack unfolds now. Itsu as he puts down the jump.
Yeah, I'm really scared about the multi-inferno tower on the left side, as this is out of range for now for the Queen. The P.E.K.K.A has funneled those 3 buildings. Beautiful. I'm a bit evil there, but I really... And they're looking so cool, the P.E.K.K.A, right? I would love them to be a little bit stronger, as he's deploying the super minions to take to the multi-inferno tower. Genius plan, but there's only, I think, 1 healer left, right? And 1 healer charge on top of 15 is not that easy.
Yeah, sorry I was making those noises, but I was watching these super minions trying to take out the multi in time, but it was just that tad bit too late and the healers died. And now with the Black Mines, the Queen is there without any of them. Now, okay, he has to get into this Town Hall first. No Tornado Trap so far, very early Warden ability, but with 3 freezes in the back, he should be able to get through there. Okay, no Tornado Trap triggered still. So this is going to secure at least a 2-star. Now he has a Royal Champion, but she will step into the Town Hall Poison, maybe even into the Monolith. And look at this. Once again, the Tesla farm is towards the end of the attack. And I would call at this point that this is going to be a fail.
Yeah, but I just appreciated that he tried something creative there with the super minion, the P.E.K.K.A funnel and everything. I don't know if they really changed this on the fly, like said, okay, let's just... I think this might work, and we're already kind of like one as long as I get like a 1-star. So I don't know if they really said it that way or something different, or if that was the original plan from the beginning. But either way, a really, really cool plan. You have seen just a couple of seconds later where the Inferno Tower, or like earlier where the Inferno Tower is going down, this could have made all the difference. It was an amazing plan, just not going to be enough to get the 3 stars, but still great plan and a great win for early ATTAX.
Yeah, definitely great win. So congratulations to them. They are the next team to stage